I come to you at 2:36 in the morning after laying in my bed thinking about how utterly unprepared I feel to say anything to any teenage girl about how to approach the trials and temptations that are coming your way. In a way, it seems like yesterday that I was in your shoes. And the truth is that 2 decades have passed since I passed from A to B, B being, middle-aged and raising teens myself. And A, the starting point, or to where I speak to you, has changed a lot. I can't even imagine quite what exactly you are facing. A to B has changed, and it feels absolutely presumptuous to be able to think that I can give you something that will help. Nonetheless, there are things that don't change. Nonetheless, there is, and it's just absolutely consistent that every Christian since the beginning has had the same enemy. The enemy comes to seek, to kill, and to destroy. The enemy comes to seek, steal, kill, destroy. That hasn't changed. Those of us who have gone from A to B aren't necessarily holier than you. We're not perfect, and you know that. And we almost stand before you a bit terrified because we know how uncool we are, and we know how imperfect we are, and how we ourselves struggle on the path towards Christ. The only thing that we can do really is to say that we've faced the same dragon that you're facing. We've come up against the adversary that you also are coming up against. Though he changes his costumes and he changes his tactics, the point is the same: to take you away from Christ. And Christ, he does not change. We've only walked with him for a bit longer than you have. But in that short while, we've seen the dragons cower in fear before him, and we've seen him slay them. We've seen how the path cannot be navigated by determination alone, ambition alone, self-will alone. That it is absolutely and only and exclusively by the power and the mercy of Christ that you will move from A to B with as little injury and calamity as possible. We come beside you as sisters who have traveled this road just a bit more than you. We come to you with full love in our hearts for where you're at. And we offer you our stories as an accompaniment. It's like a travel guide, but written by people who did it wrong, but who nonetheless, we've seen how God has taken our fumbling steps and crafted our journeys into something we never ever expected and don't deserve, but greatly rejoice in. Things will be so very different from you. We know this. You are experiencing challenges that we didn't even imagine when we were in your shoes. Nonetheless, Christ is with you, and he was with us in all of the darkest valleys that we walked through. Our stories are an offering back to God, because he has given us so very much. It's very early in the morning, and it's so hard to express my thoughts to you, my younger sisters. In a way, I wish that I could just give you a hug in person and let you know that Christ is with you. To not give up. To keep pressing forward, to pray when you don't feel like it. That's all, my sisters. I hope that you feel the accompaniment of Christ and all his saints, and our prayers, though they are faulty and inconsistent, are with you as you travel through Great Lent. Be brave.